Heidi-ho! Nikolai Raged here, back from my short sabbatical. Did you miss me, people? I know you didn't, but that's okay, because I'm back anyway. Now, while Nick was off, he had a chance to do what everybody does when they're off, namely, relax, enjoy themselves, and, other such stupid, menial things. One of the things I decided to do was go see the new Transformers movie. It just came out, last week, actually. This week, I don't know, by the time I get this up, it'll be last week. And, it's stupid, it's loud, it's Michael Bay, but by God, I enjoyed it. Lots of explosions, lots of fun things like that. People dying, robots dying, everybody dying. I had a good time. And frankly, the critics can go suck a bone, because I enjoyed it and that's all that matters. You don't matter, they don't matter, I matter. And I enjoyed it. Therefore, everyone should. And if they don't, I will find you. On that note, I've been paying attention, and I don't know why, frankly, but I've been paying attention to some of the scandal, if I can use the phrase scandal about a movie, that have cropped up with this particular film. The most impressive piece being the claim of racism, with two of the characters, Mudflap and Skids, a couple of really retarded characters. And the interesting part on them is everyone's, they're so racist, Let me put it this way. I've known people that act like them. Yes, they are ignorant. Yes, they have gold teeth. They act like gangsta, poser, wannabe, and sometimes just plain redneck. I don't get that. It's like a combination of gangsta and redneck. Cool, okay, it's funny. But, it's interesting that everyone goes, that's so racist. Look how they're portraying black people. I'd like to turn this on its head just a moment here and point this out. So the only people that you can visualize acting this way are black people? Sounds like the movie doesn't have a problem. Sounds like you do. You're seeing them as black. The people I've known that have acted this way have been predominantly white. Gangsta thug wannabes who wear their pants down to their knees, 3 baseball caps backwards, and, turn their shirt inside out and, lick their own collar. Because apparently that's what the cool kids do. I don't know, they probably don't do that, but I know if I was trying to be a wannabe, I'd lick my own collar, because that would seem like the smartest thing in the world to me. But what an interesting concept. I mean, it's racist, isn't it? Because obviously they're supposed to be black. Or maybe they're just a take on a particular subset of culture that has, in the past decade or so, risen up regardless of race. As I said, the majority of the individuals I've seen that act this way have been white. And I'm talking really white. I'm talking corn-fed young con white. Not black. On that note, one of my friends who just happens to be of African descent, in fact, told me, I have a couple of neighbors who act like these kids. So this isn't a racist stereotype. It's just poking fun at a stupid group of people. Stupid stereotype. It's stupidest? Yeah, I'd say it's stupidest. But on that note, I gotta repeat again. Why is it when somebody sees something like that, rather than go, this is a representation of culture, they go, this is a representation of race. So I still can't get my head around the idea that you see this and you automatically assign a race to the behavior. That's racism. When you assign a specific behavior, in this case negative, to a particular race, it's racism. I don't want to fall into the quote-unquote trap of trying to claim reverse racism. I'm not doing that. There's no such thing as reverse racism. There's racism, plain and simple. You're trying to say everyone who liked the characters as racist. No, I liked the characters because they were stupid and funny. And they were also pretty badass. I mean, did you see him up on the fucking, Devastator just tearing into his ass? It's like, yeah, I got a kick out of that. Fucking Skids or Mudflap or whichever one comes tearing out of his head like, yeah, show you, bitch. And I'm like, ooh. Sorry. Bit of a fanboy moment there, and I apologize, but it was enjoyable. As you can tell, I'm still kind of giddy over it. But the idea that they're racist is retarded. They're alien robots who have taken on an aspect of our culture, and an aspect, I may point out, that anyone who's not going to fucking lie to you is completely honest. There are individuals who act like this, and it isn't necessarily based upon race. It's based upon a cultural difference with these kids who want to be gangsters. And they could be white, black, yellow, orange, purple, green, blue, or fuse. I don't care. It's an honest comparison. There are these two characters in the movie are stupid kids. Stupid kids who saw stupid kids on the internet when they decided to adapt a human personality for themselves when they came to Earth, and took what we already have. That's it. Sorry that you don't get your racist jollies off, because, by God, you've got to have something to bitch about constantly, don't you? Oh, they're racist. Oh, it's offensive. Oh, everybody's not doing things my way. Fuck off. This is Nikolai Raged. And if you're not angry, you know the rest.